Coming up in this episode of the Noms podcast, we recover from Thanksgiving weekend.
We find out what the bark peppermint bark is.
And an Easter treat meets Santa Claus.
All that and more in this Peppermint Palooza episode of the Noms podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Noms podcast. The podcasts where we pretty much talk about food and we try it and we noms on there. I'm Ktdata, one of your hosts, and it is not a noms podcast without the lovely co-host, even though she's down, she's not out, Cousin Jane. How are you doing today, Cousin Jane?
I'm sick still.
That's not cool at all. That's really not cool at all, especially if you guys are watching us live. Last week, and actually just a couple days ago, was just Thanksgiving on there, where you do a lot of nomming in that.
So much
on there. But cousin, how was the past 2 weeks since I haven't been able to really talk to you because of the holidays and whatnots?
Pretty much just Thanksgiving festivities. I had 3 Thanksgiving meals.
What?
Yeah, I had 2 Thanksgiving meals on Thanksgiving Day, and then I had 1 more Thanksgiving meal on Sunday, not counting the 1 leftover Thanksgiving meal that I had on Saturday. So I had a lot of food.
Yeah, so that's my question, and I'm always curious. And so you guys at home, let me know too. But what do you guys do with your leftovers? Do you keep it? Do you give it away? Do you make sandwiches? Or I'm always curious about this, partially because my family hardly eats turkey, so I don't know what people do with all the leftover food.
What do? You just eat it all?
Eat it. Well, we usually don't get a large turkey for one, so most of it's gone on the day of, and then the day after usually is maybe one. It's usually only 1 or 2 days after, and then it's like pretty much, well, that's all the food. No more Thanksgiving food, as your husband's like dying over there.
Yeah, he's dying. He was home with the same sickness.
Oh, yeah. I wonder who brought it to who is the question.
We both realized Saturday evening that we were both starting to get sick, so I think it was both of us.
It's because you spend too much time together.
We spend too much time.
It's like you're a married couple or something, cousin.
I know. We should just get a place and get married.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? Oh wait.
Well, with our that is what we did. Good job.
Yay! I think he's even more funny on cold meds than you are.
Strike that. Reverse it. Yeah. With our Thanksgiving leftovers, we never have Thanksgiving at our place. So usually we never have to deal with leftovers. If I make something, I'll usually bring the leftovers of my thing home. Like I made roasted vegetables, which turned out so great. I love roasted vegetables.
So what kind of veggies did you have in there?
Brussels sprouts.
Oh, I love Brussels sprouts.
Butternut squash, carrots. No, I didn't have bacon.
You can't have
bacon?
Yeah, you can't have Brussels sprouts without bacon. Brussels sprouts to me are a bacon delivery tool, to be honest with you.
Bacon? No. Bacon is not a vegetable, so I
yes,
did not put it in my vegetables.
Bacon fits in all food groups, right?
Maybe to you.
What, it doesn't?
I can't even laugh properly because of my sickness. Carrots, parsnips, potatoes, and squash. No, I think I already said squash. I don't remember. Something like that. But yeah, roasted vegetables are super easy. I don't know. Some of y'all probably watch me make it live. Chop up all the vegetables about the same size. Carrots, you want to be as thin as possible because they take a while. And then you just like roll it in olive oil, salt and pepper, rosemary, and then you roast it for about 45 minutes. It's easy.
Easy cheesy. See, I told you, Atticus believes me. Bacon is a vegetable. See?
Well, next time I will put bacon.
Yes. Always put bacon in everything.
Bacon? Veggie bacon.
No, that's not real bacon. It needs to come from...
I eat veggie bacon.
Isn't that like tofu or something?
It tastes like a bacon flavored chip. They're the best bacon flavored chips you've ever had, because the whole thing tastes like bacon.
You're breaking my mind. And people may not know, but I am a huge bacon fan. I mean, I have bacon soda right here. You know, in the office.
That's why I like these bacon flavored vegetable chips. They're great.
It doesn't have bacon in it. I mean, the one bacon thing that I think
Your soda doesn't have bacon in it.
How do you know?
Because I know. Read to me on the ingredients list that it has bacon in it.
Let's see.
And maybe I will take your point as valid, but no.
Carbonated water, sugar, citric acid, sodium benzoate, a preservative, caramel color, and natural flavor. See, natural flavor. That's what.
That's everything that's in my veggie bacon.
Does it have red 40 also?
Yes, more than likely.
The natural flavor is the natural flavor from a pig, I guess.
Yes, probably.
Bacon's versatile. But yeah, actually, so I'm guessing since you had 2 Thanksgivings, you went to Walnut's family's one, and then you went to your family's one.
Yes.
That didn't make sense, but okay.
My family and Walnut's family. Yes.
Who had the better dinner? We won't tell them. They don't watch the show, right? I hope they don't.
Who had the better dinner out of all Thanksgivings? He's playing the stick of truth. He's playing.
If people did not know that was a video game, that might sound wrong.
He's not playing with his stick of truth. In a pro. Who had the better Thanksgiving meal? I don't even remember what the meals consisted of.
Turkey, cranberries.
I like at my sister's house just because they make the stuff that I grew up eating.
Yeah.
I don't think it was because it was necessarily any better.
I liked the vegetables at my family's because we went to my grandma's for mine. I like the vegetables and the sides.
Like bulgogi and no.
No, we didn't
grandma.
have bulgogi. But my grandfather is today the second. My grandfather from Korea. Holy crap!
Wow, I think we
came
just got a whole bunch of new followers from the show because of that voice.
Oh gosh, I sound like a man. My grandfather from Korea just flew in today, so
that's cool.
Bulgogi and Korean
kimchi?
barbecue soon. Yes, I'm really excited.
Oh, that's awesome. Actually, so you were talking about church dinners, and people may have saw this posted on our Facebook page right here, but this is what I had at my church for just me. So for those people who are listening, you can see how this is a fusion of American and Asian styles because there's fried rice on here, mashed potatoes with gravy on it, that cheese bake thingamabobber on there.
Probably casserole, like corn casserole.
Has stuffing on it. Ooh, let me switch to yours.
I was just clearing it, so by the time you got to me, it was clear.
Yeah. On there, and
you can go back to yours.
Okay, I'll go back. And then it also there's 2 types of turkey on there. There's your traditional oven made turkey on there with just butter and stuff. What do you put on turkey? I have no idea.
Dressing.
Well, when you put it in the oven,
spices.
And yeah, it had all those, and then the other one had an Asian style spice on it, so it was like that red meat, Asian red meat that I can't think of what you call it.
The pork?
Yeah. Sort of like that. And then if you notice next on the turkey over here, instead of putting gravy on there, there's actually that takbahok I told you guys about last episode.
Your fish sauce?
Yeah. Or no, it was more like anchovy paste, really. It's good.
That's fish sauce.
And slices. No, fish sauce is clear and orange.
I know. I don't like fish sauce.
Yeah, and then next to it is a curry, an Asian style curry with chicken in it. And then there's a whole bunch of bread. I don't know why I grabbed so much
saw
bread.
that bread. I'm like, is that a whole thing of bread?
There's bread because you put the bread in the curry and it's good on there. And then on the other side, you got pumpkin pie, and cream puffs and Asian style jello with coconut on top. That white stuff is coconut on there.
Oh.
So that's yummy. And you can see some of my family's hands and arms over there. And they have similar things, but you see they got veggies. I don't believe in veggies.
And a yellow cardigan.
Yeah.
Looks like a bottle from Costco and a napkin.
Yeah. See, so that was my church's Thanksgiving dinner.
That's
and,
cool.
And
Yummy.
I made the stuffing, but I'll tell you the truth, it's not from scratch. We just went to
Box stuffing.
we went to Costco and brought it home, and I added water and butter to it.
Yeah.
Well, you have to make it for like 50, 60 people. That's a lot to
Oh,
make.
okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I thought you were making it just for like our potluck is you bring enough for your family and then anybody can take and share from it. So you don't have to bring enough for 150 people. You just bring like a regular sized casserole.
Wait a minute. Your church is 150 people?
No, it's a lot more than 150.
Seriously?
People. Yes.
That so blows my mind, because here I am at this church with maybe 60 people at most on there.
I don't know if I have a picture of our sanctuary. I used to, but we've got a fairly large church.
Yeah, that's
I was going to show you pictures of mine. I don't know if we got any other pictures.
Because that's Texas, people. That is Texas, where everything is bigger.
Even churches.
Yes.
So you can kind of see. I don't know what the contrast looks like on here, but that was that's kind of
so what's on it? I think I see cranberry sauce on there.
Yeah, there's turkey. This is actually kind of the already gone. There's cranberry sauce. There's my roasted vegetables over here. I think that was like shrimp and stuff over here, and that's the turkey. You can kind of tell what's going on. And then these are the vegetables that I made.
Ooh,
so I turned my contrast all crazy. So I like to get my roasted vegetables all dark and crazy. So that's kind of what did I do?
And dice.
That game Tenzi. We played Tenzi and it was really fun.
Oh, what is that?
It's sort of like a mixture of rummy and Yahtzee. But this is the second Thanksgiving meal.
Whoa.
So there's a lot more. And there's a glass of wine, but that wasn't mine. That was my mother-in-law's. And that's an iPhone background.
That's great.
Because I got my new iPhone recently.
Yeah, so so let us know what you guys do with your leftovers and your Thanksgiving meals. We'd love to know.
I just take home what I made
on there. Yeah, and then other than that, I really saw Penguins of Madagascar, which was actually pretty good.
Really?
I recommend it to.
I haven't even seen the second Madagascar.
You don't need to, though. Well, really? you might to understand where they are at the beginning, but you really don't need to, because it's only about the penguins. It's not about
Aren't
anybody
there
else.
3 Madagascars out already?
I have no idea.
And then the Penguins movie? I think I would still see the Penguins because they're hilarious.
The Penguins movie is funny, and it's funny because it also has jokes for little kids that little kids will understand, but it has jokes for adults too. Like they'll stick in different star names. Like so one time the bad guy's going, "Drew Barry, more power." And like a little kid's not going to know who Drew Barrymore is, but to me, I'm like, "Yeah, that was funny." I loved it.
I got that one.
Yeah. I'm a big kid now.
And then back in the day when you're watching Jumanji, you're like, Rhino. I don't know what's going on.
What do these jokes mean? I'm just gonna laugh because everybody else is laughing.
Yeah.
And then I bought a lot of stuff
for Black Friday.
Yeah, because Black Friday is really the holiday for me, and I literally save up. Like I've already started saving up money for next Black Friday.
Really?
This is what I do, because it's such a big holiday for me, and I
guess that makes sense because I saved my money for Christmas presents, and so that's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, and the UPS guy and the USPS guys probably hate me because I'm already getting packages. Like since Saturday, I've gotten 2 giant boxes and like 3 little boxes of just like video games and whatnot.
Nice. What games do you get?
I got Tomb Raider Ultimate Edition, Tales of Xillia 2. What did else I get? Dragon
Age?
No, I didn't get Dragon Age.
That was on sale today.
It's a little too expensive on
yesterday.
But it was a good price. It was like $45. Not bad for a game that just came out. What else did I get?
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, fancy. Did you get it on the Lightning deal?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, and let's see, what else did I get? I got some Christmas gifts. I bought more headphones. If anybody knows me, I have far too many headphones. And
Are those your new headphones?
No, my new headphones are actually right over there too. I haven't opened them, but I gotta burn them in and everything. You know.
What are they? Sennheisers?
Yep, the 598s. They were $100 when they're normally sells for $250. So
Good
yeah,
deal.
on there I got.
Oh, I also got a vacuum.
What? A vacuum?
I got a vacuum.
I love the difference. She's like, I got a vacuum. I got all these like video games and headphones.
I got a milk frother. And I got. I literally got this.
Oh, what is that? So like duct
It's
tape?
copper tape to keep slugs from getting on your floors. I'm such a domesticated wife. It's so bad. I didn't even realize. I'm like, I also got this cool vacuum.
I got a
So
dustbuster. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
we totally know who's the grown up in this group.
Apparently I grew up.
I bought a bunch
I
of
also got
video
this.
games. Ooh.
Charging cable.
I actually got a USB hub from them.
You did?
Fancy, yeah. Because what's stupid is some of my broadcast equipment, I have to have an Ethernet plug on there. When I bought my new MacBook, they don't have Ethernet plugs on them. And I'm like,
Really?
well, crap.
I didn't know that. Mine doesn't have a CD player.
Yeah, so it doesn't have CD drives because they want to make it thin and the Ethernet plug was too thick. So I'm like, crap. On there. So people are wondering now as we're like 15 minutes into this episode, what's the topic? What about the food?
Is there a topic?
We're doing, so Christmas is coming along. Christmas coming. And so we decided what goes more well with Christmas than peppermint and candy canes. Yeah. Peppermint. So we actually have a wide variety of things. So we have limited edition candy cane Oreos. We have peppermint bark. We have normally for Easter, but candy cane flavored Peeps and
I love
pretzels
Peep.
and pretzels.
And it has a minion on it.
I am so excited for the Minion movie. Can I just tell you all, I am so excited for it. And not only that, because the lead Minion in it, his name's Kevin, and I'm like, that's me. That's me. And they're like, and he's the tall Minion too, and I'm usually taller than most of the Asians that I'm around. So I'm like, they made it just for me, and it comes out a week before my birthday. So. On there, I'm excited for that. On there. So, what should we try first, cousin?
What did we list first on the peppermint bark?
Bark. Okay.
So that was out of our Ghirardelli holiday.
So from Ghirardelli, and I always remember these guys because when you go to San Francisco, you see a giant sign on the pier from their factory. On there.
Ghirardelli.
Now.
Buy our chocolate.
I'm gonna try one of these. The whole bag, it's a mix of things, so we'll be trying one next week.
Yeah, we're trying the peppermint bark, but there's also eggnog and pumpkin spice caramel.
Yeah.
Which I wish we would have known during our pumpkin.
I wish they had it during that. I don't think they had it.
That would have been perfect. Just buy this whole bag.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Ghirardelli, for being
Let's
a little
go back
seasonably
in
late.
time and try it. So it's called peppermint bark, but I think it's only peppermint bark flavored.
Okay.
It's not exactly peppermint bark.
So what is a bark?
I don't know how to explain it. It's like a... Gosh, I don't know. You're the one that looked it up.
Okay, so I found a recipe for it on there. But I guess the bark part is because it has the chocolate on it.
I guess.
Or something. I don't know. Okay.
Well, you can also have like...
see, some guy's right. It's from the peppermint tree. That's why.
Yes. They just tear it off the peppermint tree.
On there.
Peppermint... I have peppermint growing up in the front.
You should just go take a bite of it. All right. Okay, let's try this.
Peppermint chunks.
I like it.
I think that's going to be consistent across everything that we have. Is that it's going to have
has peppermint chunks? Yeah.
Except for maybe these.
So I was looking around. It seems like maybe that's why it's so popular at Christmas, because pretty much you make your own favorite classics like normal, and then you just crush up candy canes and put them in. On that, right? on
Yeah.
there.
Candy canes or those little star mints.
So let's see. Here's a picture of what peppermint bark looks like. And I'm guessing the bark part means there's just a base of chocolate and then you put stuff on top of it.
Maybe.
And the chocolate's like the tree bark on there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. On that.
What is peppermint?
I actually like this because it kind of tastes like the what are those not Altoids
Andes mints.
Andes mints on there, except it's a little bit crunchy because of the peppermint on there.
Yeah, and it's peppermint.
I'm thinking take another bite. Mm-hmm. That one's definitely a plus. Hopefully these
I like it.
Hopefully these chocolates will
Not
last
terrible.
until next episode.
Hopefully. Just stick them in the freezer.
Won't they get freezer burn?
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
can I tell whoever did the Ghirardelli packaging on this? You put too much glue on it because I
Yeah.
had to just yank it open on there,
Yeah,
and
I
the
had to
glue
use
wouldn't
my
come
teeth.
apart. And I was like, I feel weak. Maybe I am weak, but yeah.
You're weak. Next time we'll try the eggnog.
Yep.
So now you get a little sneak peek. You have something to
Ooh.
look forward to
Yeah.
for next week.
So let us know what your favorite Christmas
Holiday treats.
treat should we be politically correct, or should we say screw you guys? We're gonna call it Christmas.
I'm so used to saying holiday because I worked at Starbucks and it was called holiday. It was called holiday.
I'm just gonna call it Red
Holiday.
Cup season for
Red Cup
yeah,
season.
Red Cup
yes.
season. Happy
what
Red
it
Cup
is,
season,
too.
people.
So yes, tell us your favorite and least favorite holiday treats too,
Yeah.
because we're kind of delving into those next time. We'll see.
Cousin's making me devour something that I
Yes,
really
I'm
don't.
going to make you devour something. Devour.
Eat it whole. Okay. All right, so we should do the pretzels on there.
Pretzels.
So you have Clancy's and I have Flips.
Mine's from Aldi.
LD. So
They're pretzels covered in white chocolate and peppermints, I'm guessing.
some guy has a good approach on it. He's like, his favorite is the kind that's in his belly. Having trouble with the bag, cousin?
I do like. Yeah.
This episode is we just can't open things anymore.
It's
I'm sorry.
all planned.
We're gonna need assistants to open things for us.
It smells like glue. It looks
My-
like glue too.
yeah,
What is
I'm not.
this?
At least yours is
It
kind of.
even has foil on it. Can you see that?
Oh man!
It has a piece of foil right there.
Oh, pick another one. Pick another one.
Oh gosh.
That one's not good. No bueno. No
I'm gonna
bueno.
get the unfinished star.
All right. All right. Here we go. Yeah, because mine smells
It's
kind of
nice.
nasty
There you
too. Oh, there. All right. Here we go.
I don't taste the peppermint. But then again, I'm sick, so I can't really taste anything.
I'm confused. Because you can taste sort of the peppermint, but once the pretzel saltiness kicks in, I don't know what to do.
I only taste the white chocolate in this.
Maybe I'm tasting the white chocolate and not the peppermint.
Maybe
Yeah.
I should try the foil one.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Cousin, don't do it. I need you to survive.
For the rest of the season.
Okay, yeah.
Mine just tastes like white chocolate.
Yeah, this one's kind of a meh. I'm not gonna lie to you. That one
I'm gonna
is-
share this with my coworkers. I won't tell them there was foil. That's ridiculous.
What if they watch the show and they know?
They don't watch the show. they're not that savvy.
They don't watch
I'm gonna
the show
take a picture of it.
on there. Okay. What's our next? Now we're gonna try the chocolate chip peeps on here.
Peeps?
And no, people are gonna ask. We did not leave it on the counter to get rock hard. Rock hard.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, I always hear people and it's weird because this is normally like an Easter type food
Yeah.
on here, but they're expanding to all the holidays.
I do like the they usually have Christmas trees and snowmen.
Yeah. So
But they
yeah,
also have Halloween ones too.
yeah. People say like Peeps are good if you leave them on the counter and let them get like super hard and then eat them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know. I don't
like
trust
Peeps in
them.
the microwave. Just regular marshmallow Peeps. Put them in the microwave until they fluff up, and then eat them.
Seriously?
This would be really good on a graham cracker.
Kind of flat. It's like, you could put this on water and it like just cruise across.
It kind of looks like a bumper car.
Yeah. All right.
Beep, beep.
I'm gonna try this on here.
Head first or chest? Chest first.
I'm a boob kind of person, so I'm going chest first. I actually don't mind this. I usually don't like Peeps, just because it's so much sugar, but the chocolate can kind of mellows it out. On there. What do you think, cousin? While I decapitate this thing.
Tastes like a Peep dipped in chocolate.
You know how much of sugar high we're going to be on? Because everything we got today is...
I know. That's pretty much every week. Ugh. It's all right. I taste the peppermint now.
Maybe we should do an episode on turnips or something.
Yes, let's do an episode on roasted vegetables.
And I'll show you mine, and they're all black because I'm like, I didn't know how long to keep them in the oven. I stopped when they caught on. I stopped when they caught on fire.
That wasn't bad. I don't like Peeps right out of the package. I like to microwave them. So I'm wondering how these taste microwave.
How would you microwave them though? Because the chocolate.
For like 10 seconds.
Or do you have? Do you have one of those fancy like blowtorches for like creme brulees and stuff?
No.
I don't know why, because I don't bake, I don't cook or anything, but I always wanted one of those blowtorches.
You should get one.
And just be like, fire. All right. Now we're going to try the
Oreos.
The Oreos. And on the back of the box, it tells you how to make cookie balls.
Cookie balls. Which these are what I made, the little truffles. Except, yeah, this is what I made. Except I used regular Oreos.
So yeah, see what you guys miss out when you don't watch Cousin Live? You should always follow her on on Twitter. On Twitter, so that way you know.
These are candy cane Oreos.
Yeah, and
I thought they were gonna be little packages.
Yeah, and they're limited edition too. So I think I'm gonna start collecting Oreos for an entire episode about Oreos.
Don't open them though.
Because I saw lemon ones, I saw chocolate ones, I was like, berry ones. Berry.
Yeah, we should do that all next year.
Every episode's just us trying Oreos.
No, just all next year. Collect the Oreos from the whole year, and at the end of the year, we try all of them.
All right, yeah, we should do that. Okay, so here we go. These are mini Oreos, so they're not the full size ones. I feel weird not taking it apart and. All right, fine.
We'll do that after.
Fine. I was trying to do some Foley work. That is a peppermint, really.
Oh, neither.
All right, I'm gonna grab one, take it apart, and lick it. This is obviously not gonna make for good animated gifs. Here, I'll even do it easy and make it giant for you, so you guys can watch me lick an Oreo.
I'm licking an Oreo too.
Okay.
It still doesn't taste like peppermint.
I'll lick it slowly too. I really don't taste any peppermint in this.
I don't taste. If you bite a little bit of it off,
There's like a little
bite
hint
just
of it.
a little tip.
Just the tip. What kind of advice are you giving me, cousin?
I don't know. It still doesn't taste like peppermint or candy canes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the cookies there's not enough cream on there with peppermint in it because you just taste the cookie. And pretty much that's all you taste is cookie.
I wonder if you dip them in milk, they'll taste like peppermint milk.
Just dip. I'm gonna dump a whole bunch of them in a glass of milk and just let them
I'll dump
soak
them
there.
in my blue juice.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
It'll turn into purple juice.
Isn't purple juice supposed to mellow you out?
What?
It's an actual drink. It's like purple stuff or something, and it's supposed to be
Purple
like
drink?
yeah. It's supposed to like chill you out or something.
Yep.
Yeah. See? I'm not just making things up. I know things, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Everybody's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, KG, I'm just gonna just let you think about that. But hey, so a little bit of information about peppermint that I actually found on there is that peppermint is actually a hybrid of now your teeth are all chocolatey.
I have so many calories now. What, peppermint is a hybrid?
Yeah, it's a hybrid between
The
watermelon
Chimera?
and watermint and spearmint on there. So
What?
yeah, so it's a hybrid. So it occurs naturally in the wild too, on there. And so, but they don't make seeds.
Watermint?
Yeah, watermint on there. So it actually doesn't make seeds. So the way it makes babies, as I describe it, is it has these things called rhizomes and it just spreads out on there.
Do they make sweet plant love?
No, it just spreads out and then you can cut it off and throw it into the ground next to it and it'll make more.
Okay, that's weird.
I
Plant love.
I didn't know you were an expert about plant love, cousin.
I'm not. I just know what I learned in biology.
Yeah, that and
Yay, Darwin.
yeah. Speaking of biology, if you have irritable bowel syndrome with the with the constipation, peppermint's actually supposed to help, or peppermint oil is.
Peppermint is bad for acid reflux. It actually irritates your stomach acid worse.
Well, shouldn't be eating this much peppermint then.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna pay for
I
this
talked to my doctor. I went to the doctor yesterday.
Ooh.
I'm like, I feel like I'm having issues with acid reflux. She's like, oh, there's nothing we can do to test you for that. So just take like over-the-counter Pepsid or something. I'm
What'd
like,
I do?
thanks, doctor.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna show you this. I found this picture and it looks so good.
Oh, you look so good. That picture makes you look so good.
Yeah. I'm gonna post this on my Facebook, on my Twitter, everywhere. This picture of Rice Krispie treats is going to be my profile picture from
Is
now.
that Oreo, peppermint,
Yeah, so it's
chocolate?
peppermint bark Rice Krispie treats. And the way they do it is like they put the chocolate and they crush up Oreos and they put candy cane crushes on top of a Rice Krispie treat, and you can see some of the Oreos in the Rice Krispie treat itself. Which I'm like, oh, this looks so good.
Ooh, I actually have stuff to make Rice Krispies. I could definitely make that.
See, you have the recipe somewhere here on this page, and we'll include it into our show notes.
Yeah.
And then it takes about 20 to 30 minutes. Oh man, sorry, sounds complicated.
It's not.
On there, I'm looking at the instructions and I'm like, oh,
You need to learn how to make Rice Krispie treats so we can do a Rice Krispie treat episode.
do you really trust me with cooking utensils and stuff?
Do you trust me with trying to eat protein?
You
Does that
do
make
eat
sense?
protein.
I do occasionally.
You had chicken tonight,
I did.
so yeah, that's.
It was
protein.
Asian. It was Chinese food chicken, so who knows how long it was a chicken and when it became MSG.
What is this? What?
Oh, I didn't get to say my pronunciation.
Oh yeah. And you also made, what is this stuff?
I made palmier. And what is the other one? What was the other one? Madeleines. Palmiers and madeleines.
You gotta say it with a French accent though.
Palmier. I can't do it with this sick accent.
Well, sound like a sick French woman.
Palmier and madeleine. I made chocolate dipped cookies.
So what are those? I don't know.
Palmiers. Palmiers are like they're like almost heart-shaped pastries. I actually have them right here.
Oh, this is dangerous. She's bringing more food, guys. I don't know.
Well, I don't have the actual dipped ones.
Oh, phooey.
But
Well, melt
my ears
down the Ghirardelli chocolate for it.
What?
Oh, those things? I thought those are like breadsticks or something that got rejected.
No, they're palmiers. They're so good. I love them.
They look like butterflies.
You can get them at like every Chinese restaurant ever. And then these are madeleines.
Oh, the clam thing?
Yeah.
Bobbers? I always call
They're
them the
like
clam
little
things.
butter cookies.
The clam
And you dip them in your salted caramel hot chocolate. Do it.
Oh,
Cousin, it's become your thing.
Oh dear. Now I gotta
You
go try
have
this.
to.
Now I gotta go try this.
Starbucks sells both of them.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I've seen them, but I don't trust them because every time I go in, they're there in the front, and I'm like, do people really buy these things, or does that just sit there for months and months, and I'm gonna eat like a 3-year-old?
No, like I was the
Madeleine.
person that went through and checked the expiration date, so they're cycled through.
So if I get food poisoning from Starbucks, I'm blaming you.
You can blame me because I don't work there anymore.
All right, guys.
So yes, whenever you go to Starbucks and get your salted caramel hot chocolate or salted caramel mocha, get a package of the madeleines and dip it in your salted caramel whatever, and you will be pleasantly surprised because it's delicious.
Pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly surprised.
All right. So guys, that is our entire episode on peppermint. Like, if you have another, peppermint flavored Christmas treat, I mean, because I had candy cane flavored Pop Rocks.
Yeah, I wanted to
and
try those.
candy
I
cane,
hate Pop Rocks.
candy
Those
cane
would have been
flavored
horrible
popcorn.
while I was sick.
Oh yeah, because they're like
Pour them down my nose.
You're taking why is you're taking lines of what?
I can't even breathe in through this nostril.
Oh,
So
dear.
it just sounds like. Ugh.
Oh dear. Oh
So
dear.
say what your favorite peppermint flavored holiday treat is, or your favorite holiday treat in general, in the comments below.
Yeah.
If there is even room for comments below.
Oh, there's always
Do
room
it
for
in-
comments.
There's always room.
And if you don't, you can just send us an email at nomspodcast@ktdata.net or
Because people email.
Yeah, I email all the time.
I email.
All the time. I send out at least 4 or 5 emails a day.
I do email.
Or you can leave it on our Facebook page, facebook.com/nomspodcast on there, or on our Twitter account at nomspodcast, or at Jane TV, or at KTData. We'll answer all of those. I always think, because I want to say DS, but it's
Jane TV.
TV, idiot.
That's Jesse. He just answered his phone.
Okay.
His is just to see.
Just
If
to
you want
see.
to at reply just to see.
I'm doing well. How are you?
He's talking on the phone to somebody.
Oh, he's gonna get cheap car insurance. That's why.
Probably.
Or if you want to see the links to some of these recipes, like this peppermint bark Rice Krispie treats, you can just head on over to nomspodcast.net and it will take you there.
Or our Facebook. They'll probably be all
everywhere.
over
It'll be everywhere. Everywhere. We just spray it all over the internet.
Or the
on there.
pictures that we took.
Yeah, on there. And if you want to join us in the chat room, I want to thank everybody in the chat room right now. Jane, KT Data, Bobby3, some guy _, CCTV, EKK123, Atticus Jackson, and Amanda 1079. Thank you, all of you guys, for joining us. If you want to join them, just go on to live.nomspodcast.net. And our next live episode is going to be the 16th of December, like a week before Christmas. Yay. So, cousin, thank you so much for being on the show. I know you're sick, so I appreciate you braving up and being goofy on a podcast with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got anything to plug? Book club?
Yes, book club. BM, I have to keep turning off my microphone.
Yeah.
My book club. It is going on.
In 1 minute.
First Tuesday of every month, come to my book club. Even if you didn't read the book, it's still fun to just be around people. So, yeah.
I'm usually being snarky in there. So.
Yes, you're a snarky one.
All right, guys. We will see you in 2 weeks, and bye.